Alright, cool. Sawadee Khap. Welcome back. Let me get comfortable. Yeah. Today I'm back with a banger. I've linked up with another digital nomad. My boy here, Guap.
Sure.
You already know what's going on, man. I don't know why, but I've just been discovering so many brothers here the last couple of weeks. I'm like, oh my days. So brother, you did a little nod and shit like that. Like, it's good to meet your people, man. So introduce yourself, man. They don't know you, man. Who are you? Where you from?
For sure. So just a little bit about me, man. First off, my name is Guap. 28 years young. Been doing traveling for, I want to say, 3 to 4 years, but been an entrepreneur probably my whole life. Been able to actually help people in the digital marketing field, the credit field, the business credit field. Been able to help my friends and family, discover different things and really be able to show my talent as an entrepreneur to the world. So a little bit about me. I just love helping people. I love, watching people have success. And I do feel like, success to many leads to greatness. So that's why I've been able to travel, meet new people, new experiences, like my brother Ty here, from a different country, the UK, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful right here, right now.
That's it, man. So, guys, for a bit of context, I've been connected with Guap now for maybe about 6 weeks, I want to say. Been following each other on IG, showing love, all that kind of stuff. This is a lesson. Before I even get into the content of today, yeah, the lesson is post your content. Me and bro was literally just having a conversation about this off cam, and we were just talking about why you need to go out there and build a social media brand. Because if I wasn't on social media, if I wasn't showing up for myself and being consistent every single day, this wouldn't happen. The reality is, we wouldn't have found out about my page, vice versa. I wouldn't have found out about the stuff he's doing because he's been posting a lot, and I'll tag his Instagram below in the description as well. But get yourself out there, man. Start a social media brand, start posting regular content, and you never know who you can meet, what opportunities can have, and how you can collaborate with other people, man. So in this, I'm not even gonna say episode, in this video, let's just say, we're gonna be doing like a bit of a mukbang, man. So I don't want to call it an interview because that's a stretch. But what we are gonna be doing is just having a little conversation like we normally would off cam. We're here, we're at a spot called, I ain't even gonna bait the spot actually because I don't want you lot stealing my shit. But we're at a nice food spot right now. We got a nice little vibe going on. So I was like, let's just get the camera out and just record our conversation, man. So normal, bro. So I've got a couple questions for you, man, and feel free to hit me with some shit as well.
For sure.
First of all, what's the food saying?
Food, all right, not bad. I ain't gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of different places in the States. So, I actually like Thai food, but it'd be a little spicy for me. So I'd be liking to, be reminded of the state food, even though a lot of our food in the States not really good for you. Got a lot of additives, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But shit, it's the bang from the past, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's banging.
I hear that. So since you've been here, have you been eating a lot of Thai food for real?
Yeah. Too much Thai food, man. Mainly, I be liking their chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? Like they certain type of pineapple rice.
Yeah. Right? Pineapple fried rice is nice.
Yeah, that's good. Shrimp fried rice, of course, crab fried rice. Noodles, spicy noodles. Like I love a good spicy noodle. That's
tom yum in that.
Yeah. That joint be busting. Like it reminds me of oodles and noodles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's super cheap, man. Like 20 baht, 40 baht. Can get you some noodles. So. That's what I be rocking with for real.
Yeah, that's crazy as well. Like, how are you adjusting to the affordability here?
Yeah, shit. I love it, man. I'm actually from the East Coast of America. North Carolina. So it's expensive there. Not expensive as Cali or New York, but it's still expensive. So I'm adjusting pretty well. I'm actually finding that my money weighs a lot more here and goes a longer way. So, for example, Uber, to get 30 minutes away, I'm probably going to have to pay $40 to $50 for that Uber, USD, yeah. So, here, 30 minutes, 200 baht, like $6, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe 300 baht, $9, like, it's nothing. So, I'm getting a more bang for my buck here. And, of course, the property, you can literally buy it for cheap, and that's what I do, real estate for sure.
No, that's lit, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with everything that you said as well.
Absolutely.
I think that coming to Thailand, as much as it's definitely like a tourist destination, when you come yourself. Like you came on your own, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you've obviously networked with people here. You find some other like-minded individuals. Like we're sitting here together now.
for sure.
It's just like a whole new world. I don't even know how to articulate it, bro. But like new experiences, new food, new culture. Like that culture shock can like slap you in the face, but in a good way. Like how you're saying that things are so.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the word cheap.
Uh-huh.
I'd say affordable. Things are so affordable compared to what you're used to. You're like, shit. Like, is this even real? Like, how is it even making sense? I'm getting on a 40-minute journey on a grab bike that's like $6.50 compared to like you're saying you're used to spending $50. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I definitely think it is a big culture shock, but like I said, in a good way for real. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely a culture shock, you know. And I'm not the only one from America of my friends from back home that's over here. It's probably
There's bare American. If you're American watching my channel, there's bare of you guys here already, man. So all my UK people,
we outside.
all my UK people, get out of the Rascal house and join me, man. I swear down. Because sorry to interrupt you, I say 85% of the other foreigners I've networked with are all from the States.
Yeah.
Where's my UK people at, man? It's just me. So go on, bro.
And we gotta actually travel farther if we from the US. Like it's 2 flights. It's a 13-hour flight, and then it's probably like a 5-6 hour flight. And sometimes you got layovers within those flights, so it just be long. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's actually worth it. I definitely feel like it's worth it. Like every time I get excited, I be ready for the flight now. Like this is probably my 5th time over here, so I actually get ready for the flight. I actually have my notebook. I got books. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared, and I'm meditating because I'm getting. You know, I'm actually going there for a purpose. Every time I go here for a purpose, and as you guys can see, it works. You know what I'm saying? Planning meets progress for sure, and that means success.
I like that, bro. That's the first time I heard someone say that in terms of like preparing for your flight on like that transitional stage when moving abroad. So like meditating, getting your notebooks and shit ready. So tell me more about that. One question I have for you, and this is where we're gonna go with the conversation. What is your definition of a digital nomad? Would you classify yourself as a digital nomad, and if so, why?
For sure. So I feel like a digital nomad is someone that actually uses the digital world to capitalize and make resources. All right, a resource could be money or whatever. They just get the job done with the digital world, right? And they can actually travel and make money and resources using this digitalization, right, if you will. So that's what I feel like a digital nomad is. So for example, me and Ty, you know, we can actually travel. People always ask, hey, how do you survive over there? I'm able to use my social media. I'm able to use Airbnb and other, you know, things to make resources. And that's what I feel like a digital nomad is. And to answer your question, I do think I'm a digital nomad. And I understood that the world was changing. And if I don't change with the world will change on me. You know what I'm saying? So, for sure.
I like this already, man. You seem like a woke brother, bro. I'm resonating with a lot of stuff you're saying, bro. So even touching on that, like, if you don't change with the world will change. The world will change on you. So like, let's elaborate on that. For example, in the world of social media is taking over now. It's either like you get on social media or you miss the wave. Hopefully it's not a wave, but right now I know a handful of other digital nomads who literally survive off of TikTok money. Which is even crazy in itself to think about, that people are making a full-time wage making TikToks and shit. But there's people out there watching this right now who are so used to being in that comfort zone of, oh no, I need to physically exchange my time for money, or I need to do a labor job, or I need to do an office job, that they're not even open to that way of thinking. But then you're missing a wave because, like you said, the world's changing. The world that we live in now is set up perfectly for digital nomads and people to make an income online and travel and go across to the other side of the world because of the internet, because of social media, because of Facebook, Twitter, X, TikTok, Instagram, etc. So why are you not going to leverage off that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's true. Like, you know, a while ago, I actually joined a network marketing company. And at that time, like, I was okay on social media, but it wasn't till then did I realize, like, I can utilize social media to make income, you know, and people will pay for the things you know, right? And on social media, you got to understand, social media is so big because it's big with marketing, right? If you got a clothing line, anything like that, and you go to social media, people from miles away can see your content, right? And can see what you got going on and can tap in with you. And that's powerful. Like, someone on the other side of the world, like, now I'm able to tap in from people from Thailand, other places, and I'll go back to the US and do some US content, and they might see it and like it. You know what I'm saying? They might want to buy it just because it's different, right? So it's just I understood the power of content, the power of social media early, and I'm grateful for that because I'm not one of those people who didn't catch on to the wave or was too late for the wave. And it's never too late, right? It's never too late, but I'm just glad that I was one of those people to catch on and grasp.
That's it, man. I believe that. My bad, this food is busting. I'm not gonna lie, it's good, man. Let me tap into my burger and I give you a full review, but them fries, say nothing. But yeah, what I was gonna say was, in my mindset, bro, how I like to think, yeah, is that the best time to take a risk, the best time to get on social media, be a digital, the best time to do anything was yesterday, because now that you're thinking about it just now, there's already someone in your exact same position who's done the same thing that you want to do, but they did it last week, they did it last year, and they're reaping the rewards and taking your audience and your profit right now. The second best time for you to get out there, get on social media, build a brand, change your life is today. Why are you gonna wait? If you're someone who's sitting there right now and you don't know how to start, get on social media, get building a personal brand, have some consistent content, and it literally can change your life. Do you know what I mean? And that brings me on to my next question, bro. How exactly has social media actually changed your life? Because there's going to be some people watching this, maybe from North Carolina. There might be some people watching this from London, and they're going to be like, yeah, you guys are talking about social media, or go up and hearing your story about you know, social media or network marketing, etc. But what does that actually mean? So practically, describe to me, how has social media actually changed your life? Like, what has it actually done? What has Instagram done for you, for example?
I got you. So, social media changed my life 100% because before social media, I didn't know anything about, you know, the digital world or traveling or things like that. And just because of social media, I met people or individuals who kind of shed more light onto it and kind of made me understand things more. Right? Like, for example, I met one of my guys, Mr. Banks, right? Shout out to Mr. Banks.
Shout him out, man.
Yeah,
he's going to be on my channel real soon, guys, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, he is a savage, man. When it comes to him, like, he knows so much stuff, you know, and I'm smart and I know things, but sometimes I listen to him and I be like, what? Like, how did you know that? Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's the type of people you want to be around. But this is one of the guys I met through social media. You know, he actually from the East Coast of, you know, America as well, like me. And he actually showed me certain things and told me, like, yo, you should expand your mind, right? You should go to Thailand, right? You should go and travel. You should go and do these things. And he made me start thinking much bigger, much sooner. You know what I'm saying? So that was the key for me. You know, actually listening or, you know, actually finding people via social media and looking at certain experience they were doing to understand that I can do it as well. And that's what made me step into digital entrepreneurship. That's what made me step into traveling abroad. That's what made me start taking leaps. So ultimately, that's how it changed my life, right? The people and the experiences from social media is what did it.
All right, guys, you got to give me a sec, man. Yo.
Yes, indeed. This joint
is busting, bro.
I'm not gonna cap.
It's really nice.
Crack house.
Crack house.
Yeah, crack house we here.
If you don't know, get to know.
Crack house and foul mouth. I think they mixed or something, but that is fire. Fire.
Yeah, no, I agree so much, man. I think that in the world of 2024, yeah, just like how my bro's saying right now, social media just opens doors, as it has for you. So did you meet Banks from social media, or how did you know him before?
Yeah. So we was actually in a business together, right? A network marketing business, very big business that actually deal with cryptocurrency, you know, foreign exchange trading, things like that. So we actually was in the same business, and I actually reached out to him because I knew that, you know, he lived in the area I lived in.
Yeah.
You know, so I reached out to him like, yo, like, we should collab, we should link. And I think he was trying to put me onto like private jets.
Yeah.
And then he actually showed me the private jet plug. That's how I met him. Showed me a private jet plug via social media on Instagram. So, you know, he actually came to the city. I linked up with him. He was actually on tour with some of his squad members. So after that, we linked up, we collabed, and it's been lit ever since. Like, you know, we've been able to do multiple businesses together.
Yeah.
And yeah, we actually made a lot of money. So, and it's still going. We actually about to launch some new stuff, you know. So
That's good, man.
That's what I meant, my boy.
And I feel like the lesson within that, guys, and how that kind of ties back to social media and the stuff that you're doing is that you need to just put yourself out there and build a brand, man. I feel like, I don't know the details because it's between you and Banks, and it's not even my business, but like,
For sure.
what if, for example, Banks didn't have a social media profile? That could have potentially hindered your business. Or what if, for example,
Yeah.
he didn't have any socials, and the things that he's now putting you onto about building digital products and
Yeah.
generating income. I know he does a lot of work in like the AI space and like building real digital products for real. Imagine where he would be if he didn't leverage social media, short and simply. And like he's putting you on game about how you can continue to leverage social media, which is trickling down to me and the things I'm doing as well. Does that make sense? So
Yes.
guys, so you guys watching this right now, the lesson I'm really trying to convey, I may not be articulating myself very well right now, but what I'm simply trying to say is that social media can and will change your life. Like honestly, us two being here right now is a testament. Even a bit more about my story, because we didn't even talk about this off cam as well.
For sure.
Like I mentioned to you briefly, I left the UK. I had 3,500 followers. Things was all right. I wanted to take a risk. I wanted to go and build up my own thing, but I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do yet. In the last 7 weeks, like I was saying to you a few moments ago, my audience online has grown by about 25,000 followers. You know what I mean? I left the UK on 3,000. I'm now sitting on 25,000 followers on Instagram. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
And then you
Congrats.
just think about how now the back end, you think about Instagram funnel, digital products, stuff like that, and how things are just working well or a lot better just simply due to the amount of content I'm making,
Yeah.
which is not really the compounding asset, but the compounding asset is the followers and the audience you build and the community you build off the back of your social media content. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like even for me, my kind of way around social media has been from a different perspective, being, you know, I'm younger than you, you're like a big brother figure to me. I've come from working a corporate job, but we have the same thing in common, which is that we're leveraging social media to give us a certain level of freedom. You don't have to work a 9-to-5 job in an office because you use your Instagram as a business tool. Do you know what I mean? So many other digital nomads are using, leveraging, and then monetizing off their social media to allow them to sustain themselves online and being abroad, whether it's in Thailand, Bali, Colombia, Brazil, or bloody Myanmar or Vietnam. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? So social media definitely just is the way forward, man.
It's the wave. It's the wave.
I think, yeah, you guys need to get on that if you're not already.
Yeah.
So I got another question for you, bro.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the different countries that you visited and how do they compare to Thailand? So where have you been to and how does that compare to Bangkok, for example?
Okay. So I haven't been to too many other countries. Like I think I've been to Mexico, which is like right under the States, not too far.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, that's not really a different country because that's like right there, but it's like an island.
Yeah.
Right. So it's connected to the States, but it's like an island. So I meet a lot of people from Puerto Rico, like, you know, that's mad cool. Shout out to my guys out there in PR. But really, like, let's compare it to Mexico. Like, I've been to Cancun and Tulum, right, and Tijuana on the other side of the country. So I would say Mexico is like it's real popular now because a lot of people are from the States are traveling there. So the money, like basically how much you're paying is going up, right? Like the food and everything, like the tourist attraction, everything is going up compared to the States because they're getting more hip, right? I'm on the other side of the world here in Asia, feel me? So they kind of are not up to date as far as certain things. So it's certain things that I can do in Asia that they're not doing yet, and I could actually capitalize on it just because I know, you know, what they're doing in the States, and vice versa. Like, you know,
That's a good point.
yeah, and vice versa. It's crazy, especially one thing that's super crazy here is like the cannabis market, right? Cannabis, they just opened cannabis here in Thailand, you know, and I just feel like that's super crazy. Like, and the how much they're charging here, 60 US for an eighth.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, if you doing that in the States, like if you charging that, they will look at you sideways. Like, are you crazy? You know, so I feel like you can
look at you
capitalize on
sideways because it's too cheap.
It's too
Like you're too expensive. But why would they look at you like that?
Yeah, it's just crazy because even though everything here is cheap, the cannabis is not. You feel me? And cannabis is a big, what's the word? Like a big business. Yeah. You know, so
big industry.
States,
yeah.
Yes. In the States, $60 a eighth is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How much you pay for an eighth?
$25.
$20, 25.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, that's the same in the UK.
Yeah. So it's crazy. So that means you can double your money here, more than double your money. So
yeah,
that's a way I can capitalize here than in the States. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, to answer your question, how it differs is just going to different countries. You experience different cultures. You experience different influx in prices and how much things cost. But it's always a vibe. Like I love going to different countries and experiencing the culture. Like Songkran. Songkran the other day. That was super lit.
Too lit.
Yeah, super
Too lit.
I
Where was
loved it.
you? In Bangkok the whole time?
Yeah, I was in Bangkok.
Yo, listen, guys. Listen. If you haven't seen my Songkran videos, go back and watch both of them.
Yeah, them shit's hard.
Songkran, probably my favorite holiday. Even as a Caribbean man, being in London, we got a thing called Notting Hill Carnival, which is like 4 days consecutively, I think it's 3 days actually. During summer, there's going to be like a massive Caribbean festival. So like, you know how I'm pretty sure Miami has a carnival. And it's like a Caribbean kind of carnival, or am I mistaken?
I know what you mean. They be in New York or New Orleans.
Yeah. It's like that, but all over London in like this one area called like Shepherd's Bush, Notting Hill area, yeah. But all over the whole of London goes there. And I say that to say that was my favorite holiday, and it still is joint first because that's what I know, that's my culture. But Songkran's just like that, just with water. Like it's crazy. Everyone's got a water gun. Everyone's trying to spray you down. Do you know what I mean? The water, like it's just a massive vibe, man. So this is my first ever Songkran. Definitely not my last Songkran because it's too fun. Like that alone would bring me to Thailand just to celebrate Songkran here. Like it was crazy. What was your experience like?
Yeah. Songkran was super fire. Like I ain't gonna cap. Like I was with the guys. Like it was me and my boy Sai So Fly. Right. And my boy Mr. Banks. We was all together out here, and we had bought water guns off the street. Like we seen as soon as we got. I think I flew in that day.
Oh shit.
You know, Songkran. Yeah. So. It was crazy. I was like, dang, I had my Louis bag still, everything. And like, you can go to my page, Go Out Wealthy right now. You'll see it. Like, they wet me up with the water guns. Like, it was crazy. So, you know, it was definitely a vibe, though. It was super fun. Like, you know, I've seen a lot of kids. Like, it was kids out there, older people. I'm spraying everybody. Everybody got it. You feel me? I didn't make sure nobody not get it. Everybody got it. You feel me? But it was all love at the end of the day. You know, I definitely had a good time. And shit, it was a vibe. It was definitely a vibe. I can say that. Super vibe. I was soaking wet though, you know, and that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Next year, I'm gonna actually have a backpack. I seen somebody walking around with a backpack and it was connected to the water gun. So it was just nothing but water. So that way I don't got to keep reloading. That was the only bad part.
Yeah, the reloading is long.
Yeah.
You got to pay that 20 baht.
Yeah, for the cold water. Cash.
Yeah. It's long.
Got to get the cold water, man. When they get hit with that cold water, it's different. It's shock instantly. Yeah. It's shock instantly. No cap. So that's the fun shit right there. Super fun, different. A lot of people seen that on my page and was like, damn, like, that's cool. Like, I want to be able to be a kid like that. You feel me? Like I want to be able to have fun like that. I haven't seen that, you know. And I was actually, you could see me joyous in the actual video. I was happy, like, you know what I'm saying? It was fun. Like
that's how it should be.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how it should be, man. I feel like as well, it's good to experience how other people live their life. Like things like you're saying now that you got to experience kind of being a kid again. But Thai people have that every year. No matter how old you are, which is crazy to me. Do you know what I mean? Because I've never experienced nothing like that. So it's good to just be around different cultures where you can like just have a new experience. A new experience, man. That's all I can say. Whereby you're experiencing new things that you haven't really been susceptible to before. Like I said about culture shock. You coming from North Carolina, me coming from the UK, I would have never seen no Songkran. Like I even made a video myself and said that we could not do Songkran in the UK because the people were just oppressed. Like the fights would start, trouble would happen. Why are you spraying me? Did it this long? You know what I mean? But like in Thailand, like you said, everyone's getting it. Old, young, kids, everyone's getting it. Do you know what I mean? So and everyone knows what the celebration or what am I trying to say? Everyone knows what they're doing it for, so there's no issue. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I like because we all, as soon as you step out during Songkran, you know you're gonna get wet, so there's no problem. You do get a couple. But it's mainly the phalanx, maybe the other foreigners who are like, oh, like, stop wetting me. But like, bro, shut up, man. Like, hold this pistol, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, we told you come outside, innit? Like, shut up, man. But the local Thais.
Nah, you gotta wear like dang on basketball shorts and you know, like you gotta wear swim trunks. You can't be outside trying to be flexing that day. Can't be fresh that day. It's over with.
It's over. I got soaked, and like it's crazy because they pour buckets on you, bro. Like
Yeah.
buckets, bro. Like when I went to Pattaya, when I was in Bangkok celebrating Songkran, they had water guns. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
Bro, I step off in Pattaya with two of my friends, right? They got bucket, like bro, like a bucket, G, full of water, like just dashing it on you. Like the whole one bucket will drench you, and you're done.
Damn.
Like, that's just too crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
But welcome to Thailand, man.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
talk to me, man. So, let me ask you this question, bro. There's someone out there right now, watching this video right now.
Yeah.
They want to move abroad. It might not be Thailand. It might be Mexico. It might be Brazil. It might be South Carolina, for all we know, yeah?
For sure.
What type of advice would you give to somebody who's looking to make the move, to first move abroad? So think about when you first took that step, got your passport, went on your first airplane flight to a different country, new culture. Looking back at your old self, what advice would you give to someone who's in that position right now?
I would say, first off, do your research, right? Do your due diligence. Like wherever you want to travel to, go and check it out on YouTube, right? I call it YouTube University because there's so much you can learn on YouTube. Like I learned so much on YouTube just from researching, right? Take the time to do that and really ask questions or ask yourself questions about where you want to go, right? Because that's going to be key, right? You want to know everything when it comes to when you're taking a flight, you know, what you can bring, what you can't bring, right? When you go into a different country, what they accept, what they're not going to accept, what's the visas like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the procedures like? You want to do your due diligence because it's definitely, you know, for sure a way for you to kind of, it's like you are what you perceive, right? You are what you look at, you are what you be around. So if you're watching something that's going to further your plans to do something, eventually you're going to do it, right? So I would just suggest you to go and definitely do your research on it. Definitely, you know, find something that, you know, you're going to grasp to and stick to. Because a lot of people there say they're going to do something and then they BS or play around, right? So you don't want to be that person. You want to always, if you're going to do something, stick to that, do your research, and then, yeah, that's what I suggest you do for someone that wants to travel abroad. Last thing, find someone that's already done it. You feel me? Like find, not really a mentor, but a mentor, if you will, someone who's already been to that place, someone who's already doing whatever you want to do in that country. Find someone. There's so many people on social media that's doing certain stuff. You know, just type it in the search bar. You'll find someone, or use the hashtag. You'll find someone in that area, and you can probably message them and see what their experience is like. And that's what I would definitely suggest as well. Find someone that looks like you, talk like you, walk like you, that's doing what you want to do. And that can kind of give you a roadmap also.
That's good advice, bro.
Yeah.
And I think there's different ways of going about it. So like, you need to, I agree so much about what you said, finding someone who's a couple steps ahead of what you're doing. They don't have to have all of the answers, but they need to have more answers than you. Because you're level one. When you go out there, you're a beginner. And there's certain mistakes, trials, tribulations you will make and or will be going through simply because you don't have someone who's a couple steps ahead of you to tell you, oh, don't buy a SIM card at the airport if you go to Thailand, buy it in a 7-Eleven because it's cheaper, or just shit like that, or don't get on a tuk-tuk because they're going to probably scam you, or make sure the meter's on when you get in a taxi, if it's a green or yellow taxi. Do you know what I mean? Little things that you wouldn't know, that you would only know if you know, do you know what I mean? So I definitely agree with your point about you need to be around people who are further along that journey, do you know what I mean? Be around a community of people who are doing the things that you want to do, so you have a close-knit community per se of people who are already in the lanes that you want to be. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
What about people who are in the States right now? I got a bit of an American audience. Some of them are looking to move abroad. I can't really resonate too much because obviously I'm not from the States. You being from the States, what has that journey been like, being an American brother who's left the US? And what advice would you give to the US guys out there as well?
Well, about being in Thailand or just being abroad?
Just in general, like leaving America. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah. So definitely I would say leaving America is one of the best things, you know, I did, only because there was so many misconceptions and misconnotations on, you know, what certain other countries were like. Right? If I didn't go experience it myself, I wouldn't know. You know, I wouldn't know how they would actually treat me. I wouldn't know, you know, if it was bad people, if they would rob me. You know, I wouldn't know if I could actually make any money there. You know, you just got to take that risk, Like, you know, you gotta take that risk. You already taking the risk being in America where they taxing you every day. We just paid no tax on this food. It was super cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you taking the risk every day. So you want to actually take a risk and go to a country where you know it might be better for you. Just like people come to the States because it's closer and it might be better for them. It's places you can go that's, you know, particularly better for you. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and take that leap of faith, man. And yeah, I definitely can say like it's way cheaper here. It's better quality of life in some places. It's more cleaner in some places, like, you know, especially here compared to, like, let's just say New York, right? It's way cleaner. Like they literally mop and sweep the ground, you feel me, outside in front of their house. Like, yeah, like no cap, you know. So I will say that, like, you know, just come and experience something different out here, you know, and go travel where you want to go. Go to Africa, go to London, go to, you know, I've never been to London. I actually want to go.
Don't go London, bro. Don't go, if you guys are from the UK, comment below why you shouldn't go London, man. Forget that. But everything else I agree with. But
For sure,
yeah,
for sure.
take that one off the list. But go on.
But yeah, I mean, wherever you want to travel to, though, man. Mexico, I like Mexico. You know, certain places, like, just go and travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would never know what you are gonna experience there. Like, people might like you more in a different country than what they like you in America. Like, you might meet a connection. I might go to Dubai, right, and meet someone who's an oil plug, right? You never know who you're gonna meet, and that could change your whole life, your whole dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So you are whatever you want to happen, right? So if you want something to happen, you got to put it in motion, because ain't nobody else gonna do it. You gotta do it.
That's it, man. I ain't even got nothing to add on to that, man, because at the end of the day, a word to the wise is sufficient. So you heard a bit more about Guap, you heard his story, you heard his advice, you heard my advice. Now, at the end of the day, as always, it's up to you guys to go and take action, because we're already here, for just putting it simple and bluntly, do you know what I mean? So we're outside already, man. So I hope this implores people who are thinking and on the fence to actually commit, take action, and it's possible, man. As you can see through the history of my channel, I'm trying to bring on as many different digital nomads so you guys can see that it's not just me. Like, there's so many other people from different walks of life who are doing the things that you want to do, even I want to do, and it's doable, man. There is no Krabby Patty formula. It's just hard work, action, self-belief, and being a risk taker overall. And that is what has allowed all of these individuals, as well as myself, to be in the position that we're in now, man. So I'm going to wrap it here. You got any final words to them?
Nah, man, just go ahead. Whatever you want to do, man, do it, because, you know, this is the only life you get. You only get one life to live, so live it to the best of your ability, man. Just go and do it. Like, don't care what no one says. Don't care what no one thinks. Go and do your own research and go do it. Also, if you want to plug in, tap in with me, Go Out Wealthy on all social media platforms. Big up to my brother Ty for doing this, man. Super grateful for him. If you haven't subscribed and liked his stuff, go watch it. He's a beast, and keep, you know, showing love, and I definitely want to show love back, you know, 100%. And yeah, just tap in with me, guys. If you need credit help, if you need any type of help when it comes to, you know, digital information, definitely reach out to me. I got a lot of things dropping. The travel club dropping soon, so definitely look out for that. And I got my own watch line called the Wealth Company that's about to drop very soon. You know what I'm saying? So definitely tap in with me. And big ups my brother Ty, man.
Always, man. Guys, I'm going to have Guap's Instagram and all his social media in the description. So go check him out. Go follow him. Go show some love. Go tell him that I sent you as well. Reach out to him if you want to know anything more about the things he just said. If you're looking to be a digital nomad and you're serious and want to be a risk taker, you want to take action, again, check the comments. I'm going to post a link to my private digital network community. And other than that, I'm going to see you in the next one, man. 1% better every day. Love.